This stadium and this whole area means a tremendous amount to the city of Clearwater. The city of Clearwater has been in the player development professional baseball since 1920s, when the Brooklyn Dodgers were just to the west of us at what was called Athletic Field, and then ultimately the Phillies, arrived here in 1947, and then ultimately migrated over to what is the Jack Russell Stadium site, and we're here from '54 to 2003. So when you think about that, just from a historical perspective, all the individuals that played on this patch of dirt, I mean, it is incredible, and we've been able to document that over 81 Hall of Famers, and with the recent inductions that are coming up, will probably be around 85, 86 Hall of Famers out of roughly 340 played on this patch of dirt. That doesn't happen in a lot of places in this country. So really, we kind of view this as hallowed ground, and so to be able to share this with the student athletes at St. Pete College and give them the opportunity to play on such a special place, it is an incredible opportunity that needed to be offered. We think whatever is good for St. Pete College is very good for the city of Clearwater. So it just seemed to make a lot of sense to make this happen for the development of the game of baseball, for the development of these young men, and for the relationship with St. Petersburg College, having them be here, and also having them be here in a prime location where they have their own locker room, they have their own space, they have access to really professional facilities. It's just, we think it's just something that was too good to pass up.
For me, it was an absolute no-brainer. Covered batting cages, indoor weight room, we'd have our own locker room with showers, and then of course having a beautiful stadium would definitely separate us from the rest of the colleges in the state of Florida. The construction's been happening for the last 2 years. They removed some grandstands and then reconnected those grandstands behind home plate so that we had a true stadium feel to the ballpark, bringing back its old heyday. This stadium's got a lot of history, and Kevin Dunbar and Leroy Chin, they had a vision for what they wanted to do here.
We continue to make renovations. We're getting ready to start putting in a 5-person press box, and we've renovated what were the old batting cages into really state-of-the-art batting cages. We're removing the field turf that's over 25 years old and putting in a new synthetic field turf so that you never miss a practice, you never miss a workout. So it's a true baseball facility.
Coming out to a game at Jack Russell Stadium to see the Titans play is comparable to going to some minor league baseball stadiums. Giving us a true home field really separates us from a lot of our competition. And just even having a place to walk recruits around, being able to show them, hey, this is where our guys play, this is our home field. Being able to do early work prior to practice and post-practice work on their own is a benefit the players didn't have when we were at the Joe DiMaggio complex. This is just a historical place that thankfully the Titans get to call home, and it feels like home now.
We do a lot of sports tourism related activities. You come through here in the month of March, you will see people sitting outside, a father showing his son, this is where I used to come to spring training. So we've kept to maintain the history. Just in front of me is what we created as Monument Park to celebrate the history of Jack Russell Stadium. Because when you think about the young men that are playing for SBC baseball right now, the Phillies moved out of here 16 years ago. So you subtract 16 from their age, they have no idea and no recollection of what went on here. And so we thought it was incredibly important to maintain and carry the history for not only them, but for the high school kids, for the visiting teams that come in, to really realize that they're in a special place.